Hello and welcome to this new video. Today's gonna be a little bit of a different video because I'm gonna go over all my settings and things I use when I play in 2025. I swear I haven't changed my settings and cars and whatever in like years. I usually stick to the same binds and camera settings and video settings I've been using all the time. So I'm gonna go over with it with you guys and I'll explain why I use some of the things, and let's get right into it. So first, in trading, I have the disable goal reset. I have that on because I like just being able in free play that I can flick a ball. And I just like a free play that if I can flick a ball into the net, I can drive away from it and can let the ball fly at me again instead of having the ball reset all the time. I find that annoying. I really rarely only use the slow-mo. So this one, which makes you lower the game speed. I only rarely use it. I only use it when I feel insanely slow and I need a little bit of placebo. Also have controls hidden. I know what the buttons do. Don't need it. Also, I use a boost, unlimited boost, because why not? I like to go fast, you know, warm up my mechanics, stuff like that. When we go to gameplay, just all normal. Next, camera settings. I think this is what most people are going to be interested in. I think I use pretty common camera settings, what most pros use, just really generic ones. Obviously, camera shake off, field of view, 110. Some people use 19 just for the memes. Distance 270, height 100, angle -4. I have used -5 and I've also used -3, but I use -4. I feel like that's like a nice sweet spot. The stiffness 0.45. There was a long time where I used like 0.80. But then a while back, I did a video where I copied all Zen's settings and I found that the stiffness, putting that on 0.45 is very nice. So since then, I've only been using that. Swivel speed, 3.5. Low-key don't even really know what it does. I've always had it at 3.5, so kind of always done that, I guess. Transition speed, 1.5. I thought like having it at 1 is way too slow and having it at 2 is way too fast. And I don't know, I've kind of played around with it and 1.5 is just nice for me. Demo transition time, I think I turned it down a bit because I think the normal is 0.75 and I turned it down a bit because I don't know, I like that. It just felt nice. But yeah, that's it for the camera settings. Controls. So first we're going to go to my sensitivity. We'll do the bindings later because I do think I have maybe weird bindings to some of y'all. I think it's becoming more normal now, but I think to some people it might come as weird, but I'll explain why I have some settings like it. Aerial sensitivity and steering sensitivity, I have those at 1.35. Sometimes I used to have it at 25, but for some reason when I have it at 35 might be placebo, but I just play better. Controller dead zone, 0.09. Just any higher, feel like I lose control of my car. Dodge dead zone, I switch these around depending on how much I backflip or how much I double jump. I do double jump a bit much lately, so I might actually put it at 0.65 just right now. I don't even think controller vibration works on PC. I am a controller, by the way. You guys could probably tell, but I am a controller. That's probably important to notice. So, I mean, these don't really matter then. Mouse sensitivity, stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Bindings. We're going to go to my bindings. I feel like everything is pretty normal until you go to my boost, which is R1. I use R1 because I don't like jumping. I don't like fat fingering. I'm pretty bad at fat fingering. So if I put my boost on a different button, so on a different finger, I feel like I have more control over how I push buttons. So I have it at R1. So I can jump and boost easier. Also power slide, L1, and with combined with arrow, usually use that for recovery, stuff like that, and focus on ball, triangle, blah, blah, blah. Then arrow left and right, I have those on circle and square. It mostly happened when I wanted to use arrow left, because I use arrow left mainly. And I couldn't find a way how to press boost, jump, and square at the same time to arrow, because I really wanted to have it at square, and putting it on L1 didn't feel nice. So that's when I put my boost on R1. If that makes sense. Other than that, nothing too crazy. Just scoreboard on the share. Interface. Everything is just on 100%. Nameplay skill. Put this a little bit higher so I can see them behind the ball, my opponents. For the rest, I have my match notification on kickoffs only. For some reason, one time when I was playing, I saw the timer on the screen, you know, it's taking down from 10 to 0. And for some reason, my brain just thought it was blocking the screen, so I couldn't see the ball well. So that's when I decided to turn all of that off. Social notifications, those used to be off. I don't know why they're on, but they need to be off. I find that annoying if I'm recording and I get invited by someone, or if I'm streaming or whatever, and I get invited by someone. It's just annoying. Just don't need to bother. Video settings. Pretty normal stuff. I have most of the things off. I've only got texture detail on high quality, but that's mostly for the streaming, so that the game just looks nicer. I can put it on performance, but for some reason, I just don't like having it on performance. I like high quality, so it looks better on the screen. Even if I'm recording, I do these on high quality sometimes as well. Not the and then have the particles on low sense intensity. So sometimes I do that when recording, but yeah, mainly when I'm playing, these go on performances on default, stuff like that. Full screen, of course, for more FPS. I cap it at 360, but I don't know. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. At anything above, like I think my screen goes to 144, but I like it. I like having it at 360. Maybe a little bit of placebo as well. I don't know, just like it. Maybe a bit of preference. Anyway, like I think settings are super preference based. I think everybody can have different preferences on how they play, and you know, maybe different kinds of placebo and whatever stuff like that. When we go to audio, I don't know, I have the gameplay pretty high but the master pretty low. I don't like having the game pretty loud. I also have the crowd completely off because I find it very annoying having the crowd scream in my ear. So yeah, chat, I don't know, I guess I've passing. I barely use it. I mainly use all yours, or I got it, or need boost, and of course the water save. That is I think this is probably my best muscle memory ever. And yeah, in free play, I think that's also like a huge setting as well, in my opinion, because I think the map which you can free play in is very important. I feel like this is also like big placebo. I used to free play in Manfield a lot. Since the new map came out, I've been doing a lot of free play in a new map, just because I feel the map makes me feel fast. So yeah, basically that. And I don't really know what else I can really tell you guys. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. These were my settings, which got me to SSL in GC and GC3 for years. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.